remember me. Remember me.
Your experience here after you get acclimated, you get out of your shell.
Oh, I came here big too.
What do you mean?
Like COVID.
You caught that COVID weight.
Man, I was just sitting in the house eating like. Man, I'm talking about like big oxtail plates, like pasta this day, pasta that. I'm talking about
y'all eat in the South, man. I say y'all like I in the South, but yeah, the South eat.
And then like, yo, we'll go out and play street ball, but that ain't really getting that weight off. Nah. I came here, the coach was like, yeah, like, you need to drop some of that weight. Because I wasn't even moving for real. I'm like super slow, like turtle slow. Nah. They're like, yeah, you need to drop some of that weight. I need you to get back like this. Yeah. Over the summer.
Because you couldn't move, so I mean.
I dropped that weight.
Yeah. That's what's up. I mean, in all honesty, everybody don't and can't do that. That's not like a just drop the weight and just, okay, cool, I'm going to go drop it. Like,
man, I was working out with our strength and conditioning coach. Mm-hmm. I was getting up early in the morning, coming in here running.
Shout out to Kyle.
Running. Then we going to lift weights. Yeah.
So you put that work in.
I'm walking out there dead. Like, I can't walk. Somebody drive my car.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes.
I ain't, like, in my whole, like, college, in the high school, I ain't never go 150. I came here like 190.
Okay. Oh, 40 piece.
Ooh.
40
I came here 190.
See, I don't know that life. I've been trying to gain weight all my life. And I'm at my heaviest weight right now. Well, nah. When I got my ACL surgery, I got up to like 210, I want to say. And I'm 6'5", so that ain't saying a lot. Like, yeah.
But it really, like, I ain't even noticed I was getting big until I looked in the mirror. I was like, baby, my jaw looks swole. I was like, my jaw looks swole.
Yeah, dude, both of them.
I'm like, man, maybe I slept on my face the wrong way. I look again
you did with some chips in your mouth. That's how you slept on.
Man, later on the day, my jaw still big. I'm like, man. Mm-hmm. I'm like, but it ain't hurting though, so I was just gaining weight.
Say, but it ain't hurting.
Yeah, weight just was like,
yeah.
Until my mama said, this was like, it got big. Golly, you gotta say it like that, like. Just chill,
it's out of love. It's all out of love.
But like, I dropped that weight. I got down to like before the season started. I got down to like 175, 170.
Yeah, that's work.
And then like I'm just stuck right between 160 and 170.
Okay, that's bold of you. Most women don't even say they weight. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the Byrd I know.
I'm just like,
see, 2 years ago, Byrd wouldn't have said that. You would have been all shot. Maybe 3.
Yeah, like
3 years.
3 years. I probably would have been quiet.
No, that's what's up. So
question for you.
Okay.
Question though. So, you know how LSU just fired their head coach, and if they was, still looking, obviously they got a new coach now. Yeah. But they were still looking, and they offered you the job. Would you take it?
You serious?
Would you take it?
That man made like $2, $3, $4
$4
million.
So you gonna leave us and just go take off like that?
Listen, if you added, you wouldn't add 1 0 to get to his pay from my pay. You would add 2 zeros.
It's bad, like.
And no, it's not all about the money, because the money don't make you happy. I mean, and I don't mean like that. Don't get me wrong. If you gave me $10 million, I'd be happy. Like, but
more money, more problems.
But they're different problems. I'll take tax problems over can't pay my rent problems any day of the week.
Yeah.
Different kind of problems.
Yeah.
When I'm going to eat problems versus they took $2 million in tax problems. Different problems. Insurance on a Ferrari, $3,000 versus can't pay my insurance at all problems. Those are different kind of problems. So, but I get what you're saying. But yeah, just being all honest, and it has to do with my family. Like if I could get that contract, I'll say this: if I had let's flip the script. If I won the lottery tomorrow for $10 million, probably still coach. And I don't know where to what capacity, but I would still coach. You don't believe me?
I'm just saying,
like this is what I know. Basketball is my life, and I don't mean that in
I just go
isolated way.
Get my own school,
But I would still coach. You see what I'm saying? I get my own school, but I would coach. I would train. I would do something.
Okay.
I would be involved with basketball. So it is the money, but it ain't the money. But LSU money just different.
Yeah.
But even still, I wouldn't. it just depends, man. It depends so much now. Just being through the different schools and coaches and locations I've been through, I assess more than the money, more than the level. Like I'd turn down the D1 job today if the situation wasn't right.
Right.
And that, if the situation isn't right, the situation isn't right. The money don't even spend the same.
True.
I've made more money and been unhappy than being happy and made the money. I've been on both sides. So I mean, and I honestly think that's why me and Coach have this situation is great for me because me and Coach have a genuine relationship. Not saying that I didn't have that with my other coaches, but me and Coach had a relationship coming in, like not like a high and by professional relationship. Like I spent the night at her house relationship. When we were in the same school. You know what I'm saying? Like I know her nephews. I watched her nephews. She's watched my son. She's fed my son. Like
right.
So our relationship was different coming in. So we hit the ground with that relationship. But that's a good question, man. I mean, it depends on the situation. Like I would prefer not to. I want to be here for another year. I'm not actively looking for another job. No, not in the least bit. But I want to win the championship here. I want one for the school. I want one for the coach. I want one for the team. I want one myself. Like I want to come here and help Coach build a championship culture, championship environment here. I think she deserves it for the work she's put in thus far. And I'm not saying that you put in years of work you deserve it, but I think her as a person,
right.
her as who she is to the young ladies, deserves to have a ring to show for that. Right. And my goal is to help her to the best of my ability get that. So like I said, it's never about job, location, but I mean, I can't turn down something that's going to change my family's life forever. That's $4 million. That's you know what I'm saying? I don't care how you look at it. It's $3-4 million, and I'll be in a bad situation for 2 years and make $6 million. I can figure it out after that. This season, coming into the season, what was your mind state?
Coming into the season, I was just gonna try to be like the leader. Like I wasn't trying to be like no big Showtime player, this, that, and there. Just play my role.
Yeah.
But as you know, like I got many roles, like everywhere. But I'll just like try to be there for like the freshmen or the new people that's coming in on campus.
Yeah.
I'll just try to be a leader without like being labeled a leader.
Yeah.
Like how you got captains on team?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be labeled a captain.
Gotcha.
But just know I'm leading in the locker room.
Yeah. That's good though.
So.
Okay. So that's coming in. All right. One coach leaves, another coach comes in.
Right.
All right. Heartbreaker. How so?
Because like I had built a relationship with Paul, Coach Davis. Mm-hmm. And like it was close.
Yeah.
And then like we get like a text in the group chat, Coach Davis ain't coming back. Mm-hmm. Huh? Like what happened just so like fast? Like we had just seen him in the summer.
Yeah.
So like what happened just that fast? Mm-hmm. But he had his reasons. He had good reasons.
It's life, man. Life.
So can't fault him.
That's what's tough about this thing, man. You build these relationships with people, and like you say, your question is you take care of your players. Well, when somebody take care of you, it builds a relationship. Yeah,
and then like they leave.
You leave. It sucks. Because it really sucks because I've left every school I've been at. I mean, I've been at I want to say 5 schools, and I've left every one of them with guys. I left guys that I either recruited or they were freshmen, and even though it's not my recruiting class, we still build a bond because this is their first year and I'm helping them, guiding them, And then older guys that, have been place to place, we build a bond and a relationship. Right. And then, I get a new job and I got to go. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but it's fortunate because I'm getting to my goal and I'm putting myself in the best position I can for my family. But y'all are my family too. Right. So I got to leave my family.
To go build another.
To go build another. Now I got to meet a whole new group of people. Right. That's it's like this for me growing up. I went to a lot of different schools. I think I went to 4 elementary schools, 2 middle schools. 2 middle schools. Yeah, 2 middle schools, maybe 3. I don't know. But then I went to 1 high school, but it was split. My 9th grade had its own school, and then 10th, 11th, 12th grade had its own school. But it was all one school technically. Gotcha. But then I'm moving to a new area where I know nobody at all. Period. Like I moved from Norfolk, Virginia Beach to Alexandria, and I knew not one person. like 0 people.
I feel you.
So, you know, like my cousins wasn't around the corner either. Ain't like I could just go over there for the weekend. But we did go back and forth up the highway. We rode a 95, 64 to get to DC and back. But I constantly had to meet new people. Always had to meet new people. And so I still get that feeling, that slight anxiety now, not in a bad way, but just anxiousness, unknown anxiety. And you know, like I said, I go from team to team to team every year, but I've been going up every year. You know, I've been moving up in the industry, but it still takes a little piece of me. I can't even lie. Like, it don't seem like it, and maybe I don't portray that, and I don't recognize it in the moment.
Yeah.
But it does, man. You know, you meet people like you meet, you know, and I ain't even saying anybody in particular, but you get ingrained in these people's lives.
Right.
You know, and then life happens. New job, more money, different location, kids, you know, fiance, married, whatever the case may be. Senior year, we go. So back to it. Coach changes, heartbreaker. New coach comes in, big head, tall, light skinned guy, loud.
Yeah, bald head.
Yeah, I ain't had that bald head.
Man, he was bald. Like then, like our other coach, we was joking about like brushing his like crown. Then you come in bald head like
y'all got what y'all wanted.
Right.
Y'all was joking him for his crown. Now y'all get somebody with no hair. You ain't got
somebody with no hair. Now just like can't really make like no jokes like for real because you already heard them all.
I didn't. I just cut my hair bald. Before I got here, I literally just cut my hair bald like maybe a couple months before I got here.
Oh, well, we should have lit in on you.
Should have. I'm down for jokes. I love jokes.
Yeah, well, I was already a joker when you met me. So.
Yeah, I'm a joker. So, what are your thoughts? Like, what? All right, once Coach Davis leaves, y'all, now we got this new guy in. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, like, I thought he was gonna be like a different person. Like
I can edit this too. So
Coach was trying to hide him. I'm like, yo. Who is gonna be the new coach?
Yeah. Which mean you thought you was gonna be a different person?
Like, cause she was trying to hide you. Like, she didn't want us to really know. But like, I'm nosy, so she leave the computer open. Oh, his name.
Hold on, but what you mean by different?
Something.
You thought he was gonna be a different person. Different as far as what?
Like, let me see. I thought you was gonna be like a little short guy, with the little short guy problems. You know, like the temper tantrum problem. They like throw the clipboard down and stuff.
Why did you think that?
I don't know. She was trying to hide you. I thought she was gonna be like one of them strict, like, yeah, sick of this. But
well, if you had some of the players on the team, I was that. If you had some people,
you just came in like chill. You came in, you watched this player pick up, and I think you left. Like I don't think we heard from you. I think you left. I was like, yeah, we don't know about him.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was pick up, but it might. Let's pick up.
We weren't practicing.
Nah, I don't think I seen y'all play. Nah, I was practicing. It was October when I got here. I got here October 1st-ish.
Practicing? Nah,
y'all was just lifting.
And we was playing pickup.
I don't feel like I seen y'all play pickup though. I don't remember seeing y'all play pickup because I didn't know what we had. I'm walking in October. We got a game next month. I'm like,
yeah, oof.
You know. So keep going. I want to hear this story because I haven't heard this perspective on it yet.
Yeah, I was just like, you know, it was this guy like, he just gonna see us play and then just gonna leave. Not really say nothing, but I don't think you really say nothing because you was like on papers fully yet.
The process of hiring process wasn't in place yet, so I couldn't really speak as if I was hired because the job hadn't been unposted online. Once they take it down online, then we can kind of go. But once it's open online, you can't really do much. Not saying that they did that. Not saying that I came in before it was online. I'm just saying in general.
He don't say nothing. Okay, little weird guy, just go back to your business. He came in telling us who he is. Like, I'm in a regional one, bro. We don't care about none of that.
Hold on, what I say?
You talking about your rings and stuff? Yeah, I won championship this year. We went back to back. Man, is you gonna coach us or what? Or you gonna tell us about your little story?
Had to add some credibility to it.
Yeah, but we didn't care about that for real.
Okay. See, and I didn't know that. I'm learning women at the time, like as far as coaching them.
And then he was like, yeah, you know, this is my first year coaching girls. This your first year.
I knew I shouldn't have said that.
This your first year.
I knew I should have said
like,
that.
Yo.
Everything in my mind and my heart said I should not tell them this is my first coach. Because they're automatically going to be like, he don't know what he's talking about.
He don't know what he's talking about.
I knew that. I'll never make that mistake again.
Yeah, I was like, he's definitely don't know how to coach us. He's not going to know how to coach us. So that was just like,
that's funny.
You're not going to know how to coach us, so. Oh, well. Where's Coach Davis?
How'd that work out?
What?
The new coach.
Oh, he a little cocky sometimes, but he tolerable.
All right, well, good. As long as I'm tolerable, or he. So we go through the season. We 0 what? 5, 6?
Man, we
0-7.
We 0-8.
We started 0-8.
No, we might have started 0-7.
Okay. We preaching championship. We're preaching championship, right? We go to IUP, get our doors blown off.
Get our head, but I was like
2 in a row. Boom, boom.
I called my mama and boyfriend. I put them on 3-way. I was like, this is the worst I ever got beat. Like, I can't do this. Like, we got to do something better. Like, something got to get, like.
Yeah.
She's like, well, what happened? I don't know. Like.
That's how I felt. Like,
I don't know. Like.
I felt the same way. Like,
what went so wrong? I don't know.
Yeah, we was on the same page. Because I'm going to tell you this, coming in, and I know better. I'm a positive thinker. So I'm thinking like, all right, damn, we had an hour already. We can wrap this up soon. But I might not use it. I might use it in short clips, but we'll figure it out. But I'm like, we got a little talent. That's the first thing I said to y'all in practice. I was like, yo, we got some talent. Y'all have some camaraderie, like we got some talent. All right, cool. We put in the offense, we put in the defense, yada, yada, yada. So we trying to figure that out and get the principles down. Because remember the first couple games, we were like, we're going to scout, but we're going to scout in such a way that it's like a soft scout. It's more so like a scout to whereas we know what they're going to do, but we're not going to focus on them. We're focusing on ourselves. You remember that? Right. So our first couple games was us focusing on us, just doing the stuff that we practice, first and foremost.
It was crazy. I'm talking. They shooting us at the gym. Man. Like they shooting and turn around. I'm like, yo, yeah, this how you feeling?
But that conference is like that, men and women. It's the same way. They that's a talented, and but at the same time, those systems that they're playing have been in place for years. Yeah. Like those coaches been in 9, 10 years or whatever the case may be. They're well polished, and I think they played the COVID years. So yeah. we were so far behind coming into the season, especially to have those two teams off the rip.
And then you already know, I'm like, so like my body wasn't used to that.
Yeah.
I'm like, practice okay, like,
we didn't even know who could play. Like we had none of y'all had played Division II, besides DJ. Yeah. She's the only, and Papa played a little bit, but she ain't play. Right. So we didn't know. We had no idea what y'all could do in the game. Practice was practice, but even in practice, you still couldn't assess everybody. So it was an eye opener, but it was like okay, this is what we are. That makes sense. Like I had high hopes, but after the first 2 games, I was like, okay, this is what we are. That makes perfect sense.
I'm like,
So we get there, we get our first win, right?
Who got our first win on?
With North Carolina school, what's it called? Carolina Christian? Uh-huh. Yeah, Carolina Christian.
And that was just like, that wasn't like to me, that wasn't no feel good win. Like a win is a win, But it was just like, they weren't half as talented as we were.
You know what I talk about. Like, wins, losses, and win losses.
I just like playing a little middle school. Yeah. Like I was playing some real
no disrespect to them, but you're right. They weren't on our level at the time, and I know that coach too. I'm pretty sure I met that coach, and they're going to get that program rocking. Trust me. But at the time, we just were more talented, just simply more talented, and we were at home, and we played a tough schedule. We played Mount Olive, who was ranked at some point. College,
we
not
had
college.
Them that game.
We had them too, but they were more experienced. They were, those things played a factor. So. So boom, we get our first win. All right, we ready to roll. We play, lose a couple more. We win one. I think we beat Alum, maybe Alum shortly after that, right?
Yeah.
So now, by the time Alum came, we kind of feeling good. We like, all right, we starting to figure this thing out.
Maybe we got our identity.
Maybe we got our identity, right?
But no.
So then we go to Florida.
Oh, then we go to Florida.
We play Nova. Tough.
Man.
We thinking we good now. We're arriving. We playing one of the best teams in the country.
They won their conference.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I think they won their state.
So we go to Florida and we like Nova Southwestern. This team, we go to the wire with them. We should win. We should have won that game. We should have won that game 100%.
Yep, I folded.
You did? What'd you do?
Really, I was, you know how they set the downstream for the other girl to pop up? It's like, no, I'm just sitting down there and help. Relax.
Chilling.
And then, like, my girl get the ball, so I run up there to close out. She went by me, I was like...
Who, number one, right?
Yeah. I was like,
She won that game for them, too. Yeah. She scored, like, the last 3 buckets.
Like, then we went back down there.
Then we went to, we go play Barry.
Barry was crazy. It was crazy from the get on the bus ride over there.
How so?
Cause
hold on. You got...
I got you.
Be cognizant of your detail.
So we got on the buses. I think some people ain't want to ride with some people. So,
when we had the 3 van deal.
Yeah, it was, just get on the van and go. So then we get there.
That's crazy that something like that would affect the game. That's what I say. I always say the difference between males and females. Like, riding with certain people would affect your mind state for the game. Yeah. That's wild to me. Well, not anymore. It's not wild to me. It's life.
But then we get there. Coach walk in the locker room. Ain't nobody getting dressed. Ain't nobody getting dressed. Like, everybody chilling in the locker room. Yeah. Like we ain't got a game for like an hour.
Yeah.
So we just chilling in there. Coach walked in, look. She didn't say nothing. She just, she seen it, but she gonna let it ride, I guess.
Yeah.
She came back in. All right, y'all need to come on now. Like,
yeah.
Now she said something to us then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because we try to let y'all rock. Like, do your thing. But it's a process, too.
So then, like, we was in there making TikToks. Oh. That right there set it off. That set it off. Because then I guess she definitely like, yeah, ain't nobody focused on the game.
Man.
Nobody focused on the game.
That's crazy. And then making TikToks.
She didn't say nothing. Before the game, she didn't say nothing.
See, a lot of this stuff like this goes on because I'm never in the locker room this early. So I don't know what's going on. So it's hard for me to assess whether y'all locked in and ready until you pretty much come off of warm-ups. Because I don't see y'all. I'm in the gym. I'm thinking game plan. I'm getting in my zone as well. Because I get in my zone almost like I did as a player,
But like I'm the last one out the locker room.
Always.
Because mostly I really don't like warming up.
Obviously.
Like, I really don't.
Yeah, I noticed. With them old knees, you need to lather. You need lather, man.
It just be like, man, I gotta go and do the same thing over and over.
Yeah, you gotta get your mind and body right.
Man, so.
Yeah.
Remember me. I did everything the beach way. Hit the ocean, call my name when you